we're here today at the Cars Tour race at Wake County Speedway. We got Mason Bailey here. He does race here sometimes, not all the time, but he is a local, I would say, unlike most of these other Cars Tour guys that are from Charlotte. So, Mason, you had yesterday open practice.
Yep.
You know, that was Friday, different day. Today's Saturday, obviously different weather too.
Yep.
How's your car doing today? I mean, to me, you look kind of fast out there, but I don't have my times up, so I don't know what you're. But how's the car feeling, and what are you feeling out there?
Man, I don't know. I feel a little uncertain. I mean, I feel good. So, like, we bring this hot rod every time we come to Wake. It's a little bit older, but every time we come and we run the tour race or a weekly race, this thing's awesome. So we get excited to bring it, excited to come to Wake. And it's always at least decent, and I think we're at least decent today. We kind of sat around yesterday because it was so damn hot. You know,
yeah,
like,
I heard that.
You know, it's almost 40 degrees cooler, so we were thinking, all right, well, the track's going to be way different. Well, we sat around yesterday, and it turns out the track's not all that different. So we're still fighting the same things we fought yesterday. You know, we were on the free side thinking the track would come to us, and it didn't. So we got limited laps today. I think we made a few really good changes. I don't know if we went far enough, though. You know, that's always the question.
No, I get that. With these cars, I feel like, I mean, I drive the Legend car, and I feel like with these cars on a cold day, they're kind of finicky at the end of the day, too. You know, you gotta race the track. You can't, you know, you can make all the changes to your car, but you're racing the track.
And I think no matter what you're driving, I think less is more, right? You don't want to just throw the book at it, especially when you've been good in the past, you know. So trying not to go too crazy, but shit, man, it's like a lot of cars here today, and they're sending a lot of people home. So it's tough to be like logical and not emotional at the same time. So I don't know. We'll see. What the hell?
So I know they changed the laps from 125 to 175 for this race. I guess just because it's a short track and just trying to add more laps to the Cars Tour stuff. If y'all qualify into the race, are y'all going to try to prepare the car for long runs or short runs?
You know, and look, I might be an idiot, full disclaimer, but I don't think it's going to be much of a difference.
Okay.
Like, this is a really, you know, it's just a high grip racetrack, and so there's not a lot of tire fall off. Like, you'll have a little bit, but then it's going to plateau and kind of hold steady. So it's not like a Langley or a Florence or a Southern National where you're 50% throttle down the straightaways, right, saving right rear. So I don't intend on doing anything different. I think it's going to be wide open. Now, you talk to some of the professional and crew chiefs, they might disagree, but I don't know. I've been listening, you know, other podcasts and people talking, and that seems like the general sentiment. So I think I'm close.
Okay. I guess my last question I got, so since it's a big race, you know, not like, you know, you got 10 cars where, you know, y'all probably will spread out with this. You have a great spotter in Dakota. What do you expect from him in a Cars Tour race with this kind of stout field of drivers? Like, what are you expecting out of him to give you? What kind of information are you looking for?
I mean, honestly, I'm expecting everything from him. I'm not really looking to do a whole lot out there. I'm letting him take the wheel and tell me what to do, when to do it. So we win this thing, all the glory to him, and if we lose it, it's all on him too, man.
Exactly, yeah.
No, I mean, I think I like a chattier spotter. Like, I like, you know, lap times when we get single file to know how to pace myself. You know, obviously, people looking inside, outside, like, I got to know where the competition is. So we keep it one piece. But he does a lot just as far as going above and beyond, like watching other people, their lines, their lap times, and just giving me a lot of data. Because, like, when I get out there, like, the car's a car, you know, and I can manipulate it a little bit.
Yeah.
But knowing what other people are doing and where they're at, like, that's kind of the only tools I got is kind of what he tells me.
Yeah.
But he does a great job, and he does all that and then some. So it's funny because, like, we watch replays, and Southern National the other week, we're 3-4 wide, and, like, I don't remember any of that. Like, I'm zoned out, and I'm watching it like, holy shit, man. Like, I don't know what you said, but I appreciate it.
I was just there holding the wheel and driving it. What'd you tell me to go? I was going.
I know it. But, no, yeah, shout out Dakota. It's really cool because he's a local. Like, we're kind of a local-ish, like, team just from Virginia, but, like, with a local feel. And he kind of opened the door, and I think because of him, we get a little bit extra respect around here. So
I'll say, watch this guy. Like he said, he's got the older chassis, but he put it on the pole one year. I think he might do it again this year.
You never know.
But old cars still handle great. Old cars are still fast. So thanks, Mason. Hope you have a good night tonight, man.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we're here with last year's Wake County Speedway track champion, Carson Hayslett. He's taking on the Cars Tour today at Wake County. So first off, just want to ask, how do you feel being you're a regular out here?
Oh, I think we're real good, best we've ever been. So we're looking forward to it, and we're gonna put some tires on today and see how fast we can go. So looking forward to it.
I saw yesterday that you were fastest in 2 of the practices, and Minnie was fastest in the other 2. So looking like you got pretty good speed in the car. So feeling pretty confident about it today.
Oh yeah, 100%. We, like I said, we didn't put tires on, so I feel like there's another at least 10th left in there, and I didn't want to put on tires yesterday just because it was 20, 30 degrees higher than it's going to be today. So I didn't really see a point in it, and just found a good balance with the car, and I hope today that, we kind of pick up a little more than we were yesterday.
All right, well, man, I appreciate the time. Wish you nothing but luck.
Appreciate it.
All right, we're here with Carter Langley. Usually he's the crew chief of this hot rod, but today he's trading in the crew chief hat for a helmet and a suit. So how does it feel to be back in the car?
It was great. It's been about a year since got to really drive anything, especially race anything. So just thankful for the opportunity that Landon, Shane, and Wendy has all gave me to be here and get to crew chief him and drive this thing too. So very thankful for that.
So you do have a lot of past success out here at Wake County. Was that definitely something that when you got the opportunity to jump in that you were also excited about, that you're coming to a track that you have great success at?
Absolutely. I feel like I know this place pretty good. A little rusty yesterday, but went home, thought about it. Feel like I have my mind straight for today, and hopefully I can set down a fast lap, be able to make the field, and go race for 175 laps.
All right, man. Well, I wish you nothing but luck. We'll be pulling for you.
Yes, sir.
So
I appreciate it. Yes, sir.
We're here with Danny V, as they call him here at Wake County Speedway. He's one of the locals out here on a Friday night that races out here. So he's one of, I think, 3 locals that race here constantly. So Danny, can you tell us how yesterday went and kind of what do you expect for today?
Yesterday it wasn't too bad. We were a little off on the balance, so we made a few changes this morning. I'm hoping to be a little better.
All right, so I mean he made some changes in the open practice to today. Today's the race day. You didn't. I don't think you've made it, or you've made the field, but you're towards the back usually. But it's tough competition out here. Can we expect you to, figure it out? I know you know the lines better than most of these guys out here. What can you tell us about today? What do you expect for today?
Yeah, as long as we can get in, qualify in, it's a tough field. As long as we can make the race, 175 laps, I feel pretty good. As long as we can just keep the right rear underneath it.
I mean, this guy's got the longer speed. I mean, usually his short speed's not great, but his long speed, he'll be there because he's always well on the long races.
You got to make the race first, though.
Yeah, that's what they say. You got to make the race first to be there to win a race. Thanks, Daniel. And like I said earlier, or I didn't say earlier, but we will get Danny V on our podcast later in the year. We've got a lot of guys, but he's one of the guys that we want to speak to later on in the year. So thanks, Daniel.
Appreciate it, guys. Y'all enjoy it. Thank you.
So we're here with Jared Fryer for the Cars Tour at Wake County Speedway. Looks like you got a new car this year. Looks like the Dodge. So how do you like the Dodge so far?
Yeah, I like the Ram nose on it. Same car, just different nose. Chris and them wanted us to put them on our car this year, so we had one in the Kendall and them had one in the shop, so we put it on there. I like it. I think it looks cool.
Looks cool. I like the new look. It looks sleek, I would say. So y'all had I guess open or early practice on Friday yesterday, and today's the race day. So kind of talk to us about how yesterday went. What do you expect today? Do you think, because I know weather was different yesterday, a lot of people said it was too hot. Do you expect any different changes, or is it about the same today?
No, I feel like it'll be about the same. I mean, obviously it is a lot cooler, but I don't really expect the track to be much different. But yesterday went pretty good for us. We didn't unload really good. We had to work on a lot, but we made a lot of ground on it, and I felt like we got a good spot, or we ended on a good note. So we'll put some new tires on it today and see how it goes. Honestly, I wasn't really excited about coming here and racing here. It's just really my style with these type of cars here. But anytime you got a fast race car, it always makes it better. So we'll see.
All right. Well, good luck today. I mean, apparently they got practice. I think they got 2 or 3 rounds of practice. They'll race later tonight at 7. I feel like Jared, he's done pretty well this year. I think he'll have a good shot at making it. Got to beat some tough guys out here tonight. Is there any guys that you're worried about?
I mean, you always got your 3 to 4 that seem like they're always superior. You know, you got to beat. So, but then you got some people that might hit this week and be really fast, and not so fast the next week. You know, you just never know what a car's for. When there's this much competition, you know, somebody's bound to be really good. So, just hope that's us. Hope we put a good race together. Biggest thing is hope we qualify good. That's gonna be the biggest thing. Hope we get 4 good Hoosier tires that'll make a really good grip and put down a lap and qualify in the top 5, and hope we stay there and be in contention at the end of the night.
All right, well, guys, just keep an eye out on the 14 tonight. I think he's got a big shot to win tonight. Thanks, Jared.
Yep, thank you.